Lydia, we move to you to give us the recap of all of it.
Uh, well, alright then. Let's see. Luckily for me, from what I remember, last session was a shorter one. Most of what we did was wrapping up our personal investigations. Um, should just check the notes and not be a stubborn person.
You got this.
I believe.
Uh, your belief is firmly misplaced.
Helmet jokes.
But yeah, the main thing we've learned is that the thing we are dealing with is a particular type of demon that is vulture like. I forgot the name of it.
Varrock. Is it Varrock? Varrock.
It's a rock.
Varrock. Varrock.
I mean, same difference. I will not be remembering that name.
I mean, fair, it probably has a name.
Its name is Bob.
It's the Poisasti. Anyway.
Regardless, we have now learned that that is what we're dealing with. We've had the last interview with the majoral, wow,
Last mayoral candidate.
Yeah.
mayoral candidate who is a casino owner,
Yes.
and their general feeling on this matter. We have had the last bit of investigation into the different temples, and we have mostly relayed our information as we've had it. I believe those are the large lines that are important at the moment.
Pretty much. And then you all reconvened. You were all found out about the rock and a cave which you have all started to make your way to.
Yeah.
I guess I better.
Which you are at. Under Moonstable Cave, please. Look, we're business owners. We need a leader who will help us thrive.
I can't disagree. We're landowners.
Landowners feels like overstating it.
Yeah. We are landowners and we run a business out of that land. To be fair, I would have preferred the last mayor because if we kept on working for him, he would have paid us insane amounts of money, but he's dead, so.
I mean, it was also a cultist.
No. Oh, I meant the last mayor, not the last landowner. He gave me.
Oh, sorry.
The last owner of the Tame Bee paid me freaking silvers for my work.
You mean a reasonable price for your job?
Yeah, we don't care about reasonable here.
Yeah. This is why the
We
mayor.
want unreasonable amounts of payment for our job. It makes our life a lot easier.
I like the hunter. Not
What?
super beneficial to our business, considering that it seemed to be a very traditional person. We're fine. Priest, yeah, we gotta make sure the priest doesn't get chosen. That's bad news, bears.
Yeah, the priest has pretty bad vibes.
Well, we've pretty much
Okay.
realized that he's the one who killed the last mayor,
He
right?
might just be a
Like
fascist.
just feeling. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
that's evil enough.
There's no good ending to that story.
Nah.
Okay. I think we're just missing Theo, who is probably loading the map. Here's Kia T-Post over here in case we need you. I mean,
Good to have, good to have.
it might be okay.
Yeah,
If we
that's a
spot
fun one.
any kind of mushroom, we need to get the fuck out of here. We just entered mushroom space.
Mushroom space.
M space.
You descend into a very dark area that is it's almost voidish, even to the elves. As if the very area itself is like pushing back against any form of light as it. Valora, who apparently is leading the way, feels a snap under heel, and when she glances down, she would make out a recently eaten thigh bone. It echoes quite prominently.
Did you have to? We're right here next to you.
Echo!
No, we're trying to.
Echo.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Well, fuck it. I draw my sword. Just be ready.
There's no immediate response. Somewhere in the distance, you do hear a deep, spine-tingling shriek in response that almost curls into your curls somewhere deep within your core. And suddenly, you're all very aware of the rumblings of your stomachs.
Huh.
Interesting, I didn't know it could do
Good
that.
side.
I'm just staring at Orion's neck.
Oh,
Yeah. Do we know if it has any kind of like effects on the world or just on itself?
Give me an Arcana or religion.
Then, while we're doing this, I'm just gonna like start bleeding on my crossbows to empower them real fast. Ouch. I think I can. Can I do? Oh, so yeah, I guess I'll roll Arcana. Can I recognize weird frog things? I assume Hunter's Bane applies to this.
Yeah. Well, okay then. Vrogs are actually typically more known for expositing greed amongst things. They're quite greedy creatures. They want pretty things, they want shiny things, and they want more and more and more of it to collect. However, the vulture aspects of them can somewhat rob people of their satisfaction of eating, depending on how long they've been upon the surface world. They instill hunger. Also, they are capable of releasing spores that poison you and start consuming your flesh. This can be removed with holy water.
All right. If only we had someone here who wasn't T-posing who could get us some holy water.
it's fine. You just wrench the arm on this side, and the holy water comes up the other side.
No.
Let's do a second one of these. I don't see anything that says I can't just have 2 Rites of Dawn, because fire might not work as well as I want it to. Yeah, sure. Roll almost max. Great.
Their most dangerous ability, though, is their Dance of Ruin. When enough frogs of a certain combined strength gather together, somewhere between 3 and 5, they can begin a dangerous rite through wild dancing and chanting in an ancient language. The eldritch screeching and can cause severe storms that will destroy most things within several hundred feet.
Joy.
Is Logan looking okay?
3 to 5.
I have 2 very shiny hand crossbows. You can't tell.
There's something off about those crossbows. Yeah.
You did only hear one response.
Okay. Wait a minute, I can do the same thing with my sword. That would matter. Right, that all sounds absolutely horrifying. Do you think, like, plugging your ears would stop the dance, or is it kind of more of a magical effect?
That wouldn't stop the dance.
Okay, so it's a magical compulsion rather than a auditory charm. Well,
And the only real resistance for their sonic screeching that can stun people is being a demon yourself.
oof.
Counter charm. Hey, new counter charm's actually pretty useful. They fixed it.
Can Grandpa have a healing potion? Would that help?
It would be a waste right now. Let's get going.
Okay, let's go. Fuck it.
Okay.
I will
You have.
pick a direction. It's just a wall. It's a wall. Wait, I have 60 foot dark vision. Sorry.
Oh, over here, you would see shiny things just sort of glinting.
Down this hallway or down that way?
Down this way.
Do they make a horde? Let's follow the shiny.
You step in and you find severed fingers, hands, and wrists that have all got their jewelry still attached, well polished, but still with rotting meat, with meat that is slowly starting to rot next to it.
Yeah, don't come in here. How many? Can we think about how many days the Vrock has been here? Because like
That'd be a
the
history.
murder was like 3 days ago.
Correct.
So if all of the summoning happened on the same day later on, how, looking at the remains in this area, how many could I assume victims?
That'd be a medicine.
Okay, well, I'll give it a go anyway.
This is what Skiabot is for, but you can go first.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, it's not too bad.
hey, Grandpa. Actually, you do the medicine thing first.
Jarissa, you would think there is probably 6 or 7. Or possibly like 3 really rich nobles.
Yeah, I can't tell how many hands.
Same
these
response,
nobles
Tris.
Skia concurs with this.
have. Yeah.
Well, it's more because there's also like individual fingers that
Yeah.
have rings upon them, and
2 to 3 deaths per day. That's rough. Some of these
are
might
you
have.
cut?
Some of these might have signet rings on that might be good to return to the houses.
Hey, Grandpa. When a demon is summoned, does it stay forever, or does it need something to stay, or is there a limited time that they can stay?
That'd be an Arcana or Religion.
Alright. Both the same for me. Hunter's Bane, Arcana Advantage.
Varies.
Thank you, Hunter's Bane.
Okay.
Dramatically varies depending on the strength of the demon or devil that was being summoned, and the host's innate magical ability. That, and also the whatever artifacts were utilized to help breach the walls. In this case, it was fire crystals on a gnome. This thing could be here for months to even years.
Well, does vary wildly based on multiple different aspects of how it's summoned. But with what we have, based off of it being a gnome, the use of fire crystals, we're looking at months, maybe a couple years.
Okay.
Uh,
If we don't take care of it, which we will.
about 1,000 people dead per year.
Yeah. So let's not do that.
No. Right. I'll let Valora do what Valora's doing. I'm gonna just have a walk over here.
I
Wait,
should know.
Laura, before you finish cleaning those off, let me collect some samples. You're destroying evidence right now.
So I'm muttering under my breath, so many heartbeats, so hungry.
Well, Laura does raise really good points.
Mm-hmm.
While these are valid concerns, this is also part of an ongoing investigation. Thank you. Getting quite an assortment of bagged hands and fingers. That's okay.
You get one ankle bracelet.
I'll leave it up to you, Valora, since you are so intent on collecting the shiny things. You can catalog and categorize them for later.
I'm gonna, real quick, I'm just gonna use false life on myself.
There.
Just give myself a bit of healing. So that's 2d4 plus 4. 10 temps. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Reminder for Valora and Orion for at least an hour or two longer. Because I don't think the cake lasts all day. I think it's only like 4 hours or so.
We get it back up again because I did post the item.
Oh, right.
But you have
Casino cake.
temporary hit points,
Yeah.
resistance to fire, and a free expertise you could pick from the skills you have proficiency in.
4 hours. So yeah, you have 1 more hour left. Enjoy that proficiency, expertise in something, and resistance to fire, and 30 temps.
30. Jesus.
Yes.
Is that?
Yeah, so
did?
Valora, lead the way again.
I did, yeah.
Do you want to run and face tank for a bit?
Okay. Where the fuck is my
There was
tab?
also like a 10,000 gold pudding, which definitely not a bribe.
That's more temporary hit points than my maximum hit points.
You know, for having just bullshitted our way into going in there, having eaten that cake is quite worth it.
Not wrong.
Like, is she giving that amount of 1,000 gold cake to everyone that walks in there?
This place is this city is like a major entertainment district place.
I
God,
guess
they're
so.
actually going ahead.
I had Skia put light on Danny.
But I'll just be I'll be crawling across the walls above you two. But no, I'll be doing the labyrinth of just walking on the wall. Like gravity is different for me.
Perception check of a 15. In front of you, you do find a pile of clothes, like in the middle of this chamber, and there's a bit going up this way. You can't see because this isn't bit going up here and a bit going up here. Someone is naked.
That's
They could have gotten raptured.
the heavens and hells are going through it at the moment, so I won't be out of the question, really. But have I seen any mushrooms?
You have not seen a single mushroom.
There's something actually wrong with this place.
Up here, you find more clothes that have just sort of been strewn about, torn to shreds. Ears. Desecrating the place. That it seems to have shaped into a nest. You shouldn't. There's a demon
In the northern room.
in the northern room.
But it's empty, right?
It's currently empty. Yes.
Do we want to investigate that?
That'd be a good play. And you really shouldn't like this thing.
Okay. I'll head north then.
It might have a jade. Interesting.
Good. It's an elaborate murder weapon. I missed that. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the rock. You're investigating the nest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
Alright, I'm going to choose my expertise to be investigation for the cake.
Okay.
Oh, you do actually have investigation. Interesting. So that just adds a your proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so,
four.
so plus 2.
Plus 2,
Oh.
so that'll be plus 4. Okay.
Yeah.
20. Oops.
God.
Come on, love. Yes! High five!
You guys find a nest. It's fairly large. There's a sort of like strewn about. You find another couple of bones strewn about amongst this to sort of like shape nicely.
Huh.
You also find a small bit of rock dung.
Shit's where it sleeps.
You shouldn't do that.
Really shouldn't.
Although I guess if you're a demon who can't get diseases. Can demons get diseases? Hey Grandpa! And I leave.
I don't know.
What's that?
Can demons get diseases?
It depends a little bit on the exact strength of the demon and how it's summoned here and what kind of disease we're talking about. Why?
Well, it seems to have a nest, which means it sleeps, but it also seems to have, pardon my elvish, defecated where it sleeps, so it doesn't seem to worry much about sanity. Sanitization?
Drissa.
That's it.
I'm sorry, Valora, can I have a perception while you're in there, by the way?
Sanity.
What's the word? Not sanity, sanitization. What's the... Cleanliness, whatever.
Okay. Almost hidden, but you're able to make out a little bit of disturbed gravel. in roughly the shape of a door. There. Not that big, obviously. In that area.
Where?
They're not sure.
No, that was in character, sorry. Oh. Is it like hiding a trapdoor or something?
You clean it up, and yes, you do find a trap door.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll... Oh shit, that's true. Theo, do you want to check to see if this thing's trapped? Or locked or any of that?
Sam?
Oh, sorry. Well, that would be perception or investigation.
Help action.
Alright, so you have advantage and a d4. A 22. This is not trapped.
Alright. I'll step over and I'll lift it up.
Alright. You lift it up, and there is another level of the cave beneath you.
Okay.
As you are looking down, you hear a horrific screech coming from this way.
How close did it feel?
Fairly.
Which way, sorry?
This way.
Okay, I'll just draw my sword and place myself in that direction.
Might be trying to lure us away from something important, but we're also here to kill it, so... Fuck it. And approach and stick my head around the corner.
See, the cave descends a wee bit.
Oh, interesting.
It's a jade!
Hey. Welcome.
I think it's faltering.
To die!
Nothing. The Sephiroth chant was like breaking at the end for some reason.
It's based on connection.
Yeah. come join us. We're in a cave.
Your favorite place.
No mushrooms yet.
Full of dismembered bodies.
But there
Well,
seem
really,
to be-
just the bits of them.
It does seem to be the fact that it's dismembered nobles, which isn't as bad.
Well, not all of them. It was
that's-
either 3 nobles or worth of jewelry, or
Right.
it's hard to tell because the way they're all
Yeah, it's just hands and fingers.
hands, fingers, an ankle.
Yeah, the ankle bracelet, that's right.
Oh, we should probably get Jade caught up on the last 2 sessions. Oh, the last session and this one. They continue to interview mayoral candidates. They met a cool casino owner. They like her. He gave them cake. Everyone reconvened. Found out about the Vrock. You're now in a cave hunting the Vrock.
Yep.
You found nothing on your demon investigation inside your own place. They had to open because you could not be here last session.
Yes.
If the server is up, you are free to join.
Yes.
Your timing's quite good. They're on the verge of starting a fight. I mean, no.
It's crazy.
What?
No, it's not real. You're not almost on top of it.
What?
It's almost on top of us.
Oh shit.
It falls down from the ceiling.
Yeah, I was going to make a joke like that. Full on Batman's us,
May-
one by one.
Maybe we can talk it down. It's like, hey, we see that you tend to target like rich people. If you just target the elite nobility, you'll be doing a good thing.
And it'll be like, how much money do you have? And we're like, just a couple thousand gold. That's rich enough for me.
Why is the rook Italian?
I don't know.
Legolas. Legolas! Hey, they'll finally have actually said something to each other then.
Listen, sometimes you have a group that large, you don't always talk to every single one at a regular time, you know?
So it is solid. He does technically say one single thing to Frodo.
Yeah, and my bow.
You had my bow.
Uh,
That is dialogue. And can you expect more from Will Turner? He's very busy. Did we scare Jade off?
You never know.
Perhaps some mic stuff is going on.
Dude.
Yeah, I assumed it was going to be that kind of thing.
Alright.
That's odd.
Have you heard much yet?
Alright.
Mm.
All right. Jade is connected.
Hurrah!
Hooray!
There we go.
You did
What
it.
a wonderful day. Please come to the under Moonstable cave. Nice.
The dice hate me today. Jade gets the 69 and not me. Bullshit.
69, dudes!
It's the weed number.
Oh, Christ.
Means it's just me. It means I just get more time to set things up over this side of things. Because this was only a possibility of you guys reaching. Now I needed to fill it out a bit. Anyway, the rest of the trapdoor room, by the way, is fairly barren. It's just some loose graveling and dirt across the ground. Almost extra clean compared to everywhere else in here. Okay. Assuming that everyone's here, so you guys heard the scream coming from them that way. What do you do?
Do something about it. Let's. Right, well, we know where it is. Let's go and kill it.
Wait for me.
Keep up, everyone.
Stick together.
Oh, shit.
There it is.
Cool.
Fuck. Hey, look into this. Hey, look into this one.
I know, I saw it.
What am I looking at?
Don't worry about it.
It's the. Don't worry about it. He's just being a goofball. Cool. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
You just poof.
Yeah.
Okay, you're invisible.
I'm invisible.
That's funny because I was gonna do the opposite.
So there's no need to rush.
Just crawling around here on all fours with his wings up. Comes over here. Picks up a head. Just starts gnawing on it.
Yeah. I need to fucking stop. I'm gonna sneak back and be like, it's here. We need to deal with it. Me. I don't. Come
Arcana or religion?
I've already done that enough. She can roll for it or that. Well,
You're not entirely sure. It would not surprise you. It does look like a bird. And it's a demon. They have all sorts of mysterious powers.
It's me, Jerissa.
So, why did you go invisible?
I thought the rock was a bit more perceptive, but I think it's like fascinated on its collection, but it might get bored and go and look at its other collections, which we've tampered with, and which probably we just see the shape go.
Yes.
Yeah, probably. So we can get like. I can probably get a location to act as a front line if you guys want to start readying to shoot it and magic it to death.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a moment. I'm gonna move my way up to around here.
I'm glad you guys can't see things about it, by the way, because I just noticed how terrible typo is AC.
Oh. 1600?
About that, yeah. Sneak attack 5. Alright, Jerissa has walked up to the cave mouth and no one else has moved.
I'm going. I was just making sure she could get there.
But you can't see her, so how do you know that she's gotten there?
I don't.
Okay, well, I wanted you guys to hang back a little bit, but this is fine.
No, I don't know where you are.
Ah, fuck. You should just know this by now, right? Well, I've only had this ability for like 3 days, so that's fair.
Releases another bone-curdling screech. You all feel yourselves getting even hungrier.
I'm gonna eat the rock.
No. Poke my head around.
Poke your head around, and you can see it having a tantrum on top of a skeleton. Then it sort of like pauses, then stiffens as it slowly turns around and faces your direction.
Here's my issue. I'm going at a steady pace, so if you're just stopping, I'm gonna run into you. Okay, then. Be right back.
with my head poking around the corner, is it looking directly at me or in just at the mouth of this section of the cave?
Give me an insight.
Yeah, not bad.
It's looking directly at you.
I slowly just pull my head back.
Inside your head.
Makani Munasa.
Just Jarissa.
Yeah, okay. I think you can see invisibility. Fuck it.
I've not tasted vampire before. This shall be interesting.
Yeah, and I've not tasted demon before I step out. I am bad at hiding. It's canon. I've never rolled good on my stealths.
You even with your dark vision, by the way, it's really dark in here.
Yeah.
You mostly just see its outline, and it's sort of like it's moving in a really snappy way. It's like every joint of its body is just constantly breaking and then resetting itself with sickening crunches every time it moves.
Skeksis vibes.
Yeah. And it keeps sort of twisting its heads left and right, just like trying to get a better angle of what to look at you with.
So you can see invisibility.
Okay.
It immediately clocked me as a vampire kin.
What the fuck?
I've stepped out. It can plain as day see me, but it's not immediately rushing to kill and eat me.
Alright, here's the thing. We're gonna try to confuse your senses, because you're invisible. I have Danny with light spell on my shoulder.
Right. Hey, before this gets bloody, who summoned you?
My host.
But you can talk?
It says it's not saying this out loud. This is all in your head.
Oh.
So I'm speaking out loud,
Right.
but the Vrock is communicating telepathically with me.
Right, okay. Never mind then. I wouldn't have said that.
Your host summoned you.
They were promised freedom. They were promised the rights. They were promised food. And sensual feelings. And I delivered. Sensations they will never have known. They're still within me. They have felt every action I have done. They felt my pleasure as I sank my beak into flesh and made my collection wealth.
I pull out the coin of Fernilock and I will flip it. Cool. Plus one to my saving throws.
You might need that.
Yep. So I flip the coin, I catch it, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna get started, I guess.
Hang on, I got this. You don't belong in this world, monster.
Ryan.
I'll light up my sword.
Yeah.
Say let first.
Let.
Well, you guys got good odds. I rolled a 6.
14. It's fine when. Wow.
Well, I've not played Ryan in the second.
Skier.
Well, I'm still using old D&D for Ryan, that's right.
Yeah, because
I don't have the
ranger.
Fuck. Rolled a 19. This should be illegal.
Yes, okay.
If you have the alert feat, you can do that. Yeah, Lydia.
He's on 6, okay.
Also, I just like the imagery that, because I'm invisible, when I flipped the coin became not invisible for a second, and I caught it again. All the same to the Vrock.
Honestly, I absolutely love the visual of that in general.
Yeah.
Just the. Oh, it's all fucking. Let's. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
just
just-
making
I'm
this on now.
I'm doing all the buffs I can before I have to go to combat. I've not had good history with encounters. Curious. Specifically demons. Demons hurt. Has everyone rolled?
I think so. Yep, everyone has. I will remove Danny. So what's it? Shockingly, I'm not last.
Yeah.
All right.
Logan.
Think a little bit far back. That's okay. Boop. Do I even want to go further in, honestly?
Watch out for its screeches and its dancing.
Fine, you need to have 3 to 5 of those. Unless it's actually 3 or 5 of those somehow superimposed on each other.
He's gonna use the multiplication technique.
3 Vrocks and a trench coat.
Kakibushi no Jitsu.
No.
No, not more ninjas! This bitch has got a sneak attack, I'm doomed!
And then we see that suddenly there's a sound, we look, and then, like, fake wallpaper falls off the side, and the walls are covered in mushrooms.
No! No! Not again!
That's not a rock. That's 3 ninjas in a trench coat.
The cave exit, just if you came in, just vanishes as it was all illusion, all to get you back in to the mushroom cave.
We've always
And then
been
methods.
in
What?
the cave.
I walked up I believe in you two. I'm just gonna chill here and take the dodge action.
Buddy.
Fair.
But he does appear to be level 2.
Oh, wait. I must have just kept the old one on there. Oh, shouldn't be much of a difference, and I can just edit it.
Okay.
Yes, that will make a difference. If you're here for now, and I'll prepare firebolt for if it gets in range.
Okay. Good plan. Orion. And Jarissa. You actually rolled the same initiative.
Yeah, we did. I mean, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna bonus action go into a rage. I'm gonna rush, and then two-handed longsword. Which roll? Guess I'm raging. 23.
Okay. That will deal 8 damage to the Vrock.
And I'm no longer invisible. That didn't help me because you can see invisible.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll for the start of your next turn. Good to know.
The radiant damage didn't do anything?
It did not.
Bad news.
Oh shit! Sorry. I meant the. Yeah. I see it
Oh,
now.
is it
Sorry.
is it the other way around? Or
No. It's I thought you were asking if it did vulnerable. It's like,
no. Okay,
So-
I was very concerned for a second there. A demon immune to radiant damage? Oh god. Alright,
yeah, shit is going down in heaven, ain't it?
yeah, she's real bad. Alright, that is my turn actually. That's all my actions.
Okay. Now you, Orion, what you doing?
Not much, actually,
Okay.
because I can't reach him.
I should have moved one further down.
No,
right?
I still wouldn't be
Even
enough.
then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll sorry, it's been a while.
Been a while.
I have to do bonus action. Yeah, bonus action activate Danny. So then we'll go behind him. Could I use my main action to cast a bonus action spell?
Can you use your action to cast a bonus action spell?
Yes. It's okay if not.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine.
That's more of a fourth thing.
Sure.
Yeah, I think 5 explicitly like differentiated those things.
Sure. I'll just fight defensively then. And
Dodge actions.
what's that?
Dodge actions.
Yeah, bonus action. Danny will go. Dragon bite. Jump. Nope.
That is a miss.
Okey-doke. I should have used. No, whatever. It's me.
Velour. At the back of the bus. Logan, Theo, Skia, you have been blessed. Hashtag bless.
That's fun. So Skia, Theo,
Oh, that's nice.
Logan, but he can move. Nice. Yeah.
Interesting. Do I want to get closer or? 'Cause it has a screeching ability, but I don't know what the range on that is. I think I'm actually going to use this movement to move backwards a bit. It's a pretty nice turn, though.
Theo. Danny's an ally.
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't rogues just need an ally adjacent because you also have Jarissa.
But not advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's talking about for flanking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I would say Danny does.
It's also how we've done it before.
then he does until he betrays us all.
Minty. blades go in, and you just start hacking and slashing away, and there's bits of meat and feathers just going about as the rock rears up and goes. "Ah!" Let's see, is it going to do it now? Is it going to do the other thing now? Me, mighty mo, touch the digger by the door. If it screams, let me know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
For animation.
So that would hit Orion, Jarissa, Theo, and Danny.
Yeah. Let's say
You are just out of range.
con save. Okay.
Yes.
And I have +1 to this. 21.
You're fine.
That's good. Right.
Orion, you take 10 thunder damage and are stunned,
Yep, so is that.
as is Danny.
Oy.
Theo, you are fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Going to beat its wings. Fly over here.
I'm assuming he doesn't provoke when he does that?
Why would he?
He didn't leave ours, and
Oh, because then he's stunned.
and that is stunned.
Right,
yeah.
right. My bad.
Didn't provoke him, wasn't then he can't provoke.
Do you have a stunt?
He did.
I'd be surprised if we don't have a stunned.
Yeah, it's in the top one.
There we go.
Hello. No problem.
Okey-dokey.
Ping.
It lands here, and it's got its talons ready to rip and tear. Laura. No, not Laura. Skia. Skia. I probably should have moved up here to do that, but hey ho.
Would have provoked.
It would have. Hey, Katanga Danny and provoke is the thing.
True.
Nope. I did say rip and tear.
Until the work is done.
Okay, a 7 whole damage. Okay. Is that your turn, Skia? Okay. Logan.
Alright. Say I do not have to be quite so cautious, but also don't mind having done that. And here.
I actually can't do it for the rest of the encounter, by the way. It's a once a day thing.
Oh.
That is probably why it gets stunned.
Fair. Now we're here for some bird-on-bird violence.
Let's just take a couple shots. That'll be me. Just this. Okay.
13 misses. Though you do have
Alright.
this.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Do I have a button for that? No, I don't.
A 17 will hit.
Oh, look at that. Alright, and my second shot with the other one. It's still the same crimson, right? Excellent. It's taken 2 of those, and I'm just going to move over this way some more. And that's
Okay.
my turn.
Logan dives in, takes two shots, almost like in a cop show, just jumps. Ah, bang, bang.
There's weirdly the dove flying in the slow motion shot as well.
Yeah. Somehow in this cave there's a dove.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Well, it seemed to have worked out alright, so do another one. I'm just going to Commander Strike Logan to do it again. Take the shot.
What you doing? Keep shooting!
Alright. Fortunately, I still have sharpshooter, so I don't need to worry about the range penalty. That stays the same.
Yep, and you get a additional D8 to the damage.
Alright. Do you want to roll that?
Sure. I guess I'll have to do something. That makes 15.
It does.
That's my turn.
Okay. Orion is stunned. Jarissa.
Is the stun over there?
Nope. It's over on the end of the Varrock's turn.
Ah.
It'd
That
be
makes
useless
sense.
if it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so it can set things up so you
Yeah,
can just
yeah,
go in
yeah.
for a.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'll just give it a chop.
So I can imagine fighting 3 of these at the same time is very nasty.
Yeah, 3 stuns.
Like they can just pop one off, then attack, then pop another one off, then all attack, then
Yeah.
pop another.
Yeah.
Anyway, 12 hits.
20 for 12. Yeah. Unharmed right now, so I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. You're good. So Valora, now it is you. Valora. Granted, the song I'm listening to is very much not appropriate for this play, but I don't care. You peek out. No worries. There was almost a fight earlier in this place just to get people used to their characters again. That's why there's an extra chain. But it didn't make sense narratively. Mm. 17 hits.
Okay. Well, it's 5 more damage than it had last time.
Okay. Theo. Wait, I need to check something very quick. I might need to restore HP on it. No, Danny only did piercing damage. Okay.
I believe doesn't do fire damage until, or elemental damage until a little bit later. And Danny's whole thing is giving damage to other people.
What you doing, Theo? I remind you, stun can't help with combat advantage. Fair enough then.
That's very fair.
Another 20. You were just okay. 11 misses. So you have been blessed. $15 hits.
Okay.
Okay, the Rock's turn. Right, well, the first of these is going to be at normal damage because, and it would be a straight roll because disadvantage caused by sapping. So, Ryan, 9 piercing and 11 poison.
Okay.
Then the second attack, as it comes in the next claw attack, would be an advantage because you're still stunned. And I miss.
Well, there go my temps.
Yeah.
10,000 gold well spent.
Well, let's see if I get another turn. Skia. Nah, I should. Unless you guys do insane damage this turn, I should have one more turn.
I don't believe you're stunned anymore.
You are not. Neither are you stunned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright? For 6 damage. Okie doke, Theo. That your turn, Ski, yeah? Logan.
Right. I'm going to do this real quick, and then I have to drop for 50 minutes, like I said earlier.
Yep.
So, let's do this real quick. First one.
And that's a 10.
And the second one.
And that's 13. Yeah, 13.
No, 11. It's 7 plus 4. You
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of the 9 from the first one.
Yeah, I am. Fine, I will just restore 1 HP. Wait, no, 2 HP.
Yeah.
Alright. Be
I
back
can
in
math,
not a
guys.
bit, but a while.
Okay, Chris.
See ya.
Budgie.
Gonna use the one I don't use as often and give 11 temporary hit points to Orion.
What's that using?
I'm giving you 11 temporary hit points.
Sure.
I miss when I was allowed to do damage in combat, guys.
I'm sure you can still do it.
Besides
I
that, just
believe in you.
kill your mission. You know what to do.
I'll just get over here and throw in a firebolt.
I mean, it's my own fault for giving you guys cake to give it 38 attempts.
I just found it really funny. I'm like, wait a second, I have a thingy for this. We can keep this up for as long as we like. Let's see.
So 18 damage. You did 9 fire damage.
Oh yeah.
Hooray! And I help.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Orion.
So I could tell that fire wasn't hurting it much. Or was I not aware of this because I was stunned?
You were stunned. So you did just see fire. What should be a really powerful firebolt just sort of sizzle off it.
Right. This is not a fiend, it's a demon, right?
They are fiends.
They are fiends?
Yeah. Fiends is the overall.
Yeah. It is a fiend demon.
Right, okay. Okay, I'll still attack it with my Kindling Blade then. I have advantage because I'm flanking, I'm assuming.
You are, yeah.
I have to hit. Okay. I'll use favorite enemy, assuming I hit. Okay, that hits.
Okay.
Hang on.
So that'll be
So
8 plus 7 plus.
So the fire is halved. Is the other chromatic? Oh, it's because of my thing. So I can change that to other. Let's do that cold damage.
Okay.
7 cold.
And then because it's a fiend, it takes also 2d6 radiant,
Okay.
which gets doubled and a crit. Oh no, it's
It's 2d6 plus 12.
plus 12, right?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay, so that is. First things first.
Okay.
Then an additional 7 plus 8 becomes 15, which half becomes 7.
7.
Sure, yeah.
And 3 plus 4 becomes 7,
Cold.
which then becomes halved,
Right.
so it becomes 3. So an additional 10.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I love the amount of effort to just get
Now-
to a 10.
I have to ask you because of my weapon, is it under 25 hit points?
Very much not.
No.
Okay,
No.
that's fine then.
If you only just bloodied it, absolutely not.
I'm just asking.
Unless
Uh,
Vro's
yeah,
bloody at 10% HP.
That's fine. Okay, so that's that.
I'm not. This is going to be his last turn. I'm pretty sure.
Bonus action, I'll activate Danny. Danny will go. Hiya!
Jump.
Jump. And he will
Probably should have
jump,
bumped this.
even though it's not gonna do much. It's an additional 1. That would have been my attack, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. Yep, that's me.
Okay. Teresa.
Yo. Oh.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I'm being attacked. No, okay, that's right. 19 for 10.
Okay.
I'm the barbarian. That's me.
Velora.
quick.
Oh, you took the gun out.
Oh my gosh.
You hit true.
Every director of a department.
Don't worry about it. Welcome back. Okay. Well then, Theo, your return is just in the perfect time. It is your turn.
Back.
Welcome back. Another 10. You guys are very consistent in adding an additional 10 damage every turn. Are the ongoing damage.
Your party name dropped.
I guess this party doesn't have a party name yet.
It's true.
I could try shredding again. Or I could do the other thing you can do.
Dragon book.
You won't get much more chances to do it, so good time to do it.
Yeah. Spores shoot out of glands in its neck and thick over an area of 20 feet around it.
Okay.
Con saving throw, DC 15.
Oh no, we couldn't see the mushrooms because the mushrooms were fighting us the entire time.
Oh my god, the mushroom.
You're blessed. You're fine.
I'm
Fine.
Not fine. I'm not
You are not fine.
Danny is not.
Danny is not fine. Theo's fine.
The mushrooms were the friends we made along the way.
The mushrooms were the enemies we made along the way.
Yeah, that's his turn. Skia.
Yeah. Poison? Yeah, poison. That's better.
I will remember your faces and hunt you down again and again until I feast upon your flesh.
Very gross. Ew. On who? You have to. I'm assuming Jerisa. Okay. It cures poison, but is the poison?
It is the poison condition that inflicts poison damage whilst you have it. So no, you that will cure it.
It will help. Okay.
Whew. Thank you.
Okay. It does. Because the other part of it says while poisoned, the target takes poison damage. It's a healing dagger.
Ow! I feel better somehow. Poor Danny. The secret there.
Danny's going to be the only person that takes damage this entire combat from me. Oh no, I did the 10 damage to it earlier. So yeah, no, Danny's still the only one.
Danny, the true tank. Being too cute. Listen, this rock's gonna turn up in like 10 sessions with like all of his friends. So just one more rock. This is my only friend, Steve the Rock. And of course, my name is Dwayne the Rock.
Assuming that's your turn, Jade.
If I didn't have those steps, I would have been at 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's entirely my own fault.
To be fair, I love the fact that that lady was just like, yes, have a dessert on the house, and it's one of the most expensive things in this country.
It's just how much wealth she has.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh, right, Chris isn't here.
Oh, yeah.
Who's taking the shots?
Sure. Jesus, how many guns does this owl man have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weapon macros! He's got more weapons than Tomas. Hand crossbows, yeah. Radiant. The right is active. Pew!
Alright, that's a 15.
Bonus action, pew!
He just comes back and putting, you're wasting my magic stick.
No. I'm just wasting crossbow bolts. You know.
And that is an 11. Did you not remember Logan going to the gun store and just buying everything?
Yeah,
I do. It's just the fact that he has so many. I'm just like, wow, I'm actually quite impressed. Like, there's one thing.
One day he'll actually use them.
Yeah. Dagger, double barrel shotgun, a named weapon, 2-hand crossbows.
Erica, yeah.
A heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a magnum, a pump action shotgun, a rapier, and a silvered rapier.
And the silent dove.
Yeah. He's a character from Blade.
Buddy!
Let's see. Yeah, it'll be funniest to have Krista take it again.
Hi. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh shit! I missed my rage. Well, it's still in the macro apparently. What? Oh, it would be +2 damage.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, 17.
18!
That's had to run out eventually.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're in double digits now.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm just going to take 2 steps back.
Yeah, but I could never see our grandpa actively retiring. Pretty sure whenever he retires, he dies instantly.
So you have Churchill's last words. I think I'm done now.
Yes.
He retires and immediately gets a new job.
I'm actually 7,000 years old. I just never retire.
Orion. Danny takes 1d10 poison damage.
It does.
No!
8.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll raise my sword. I'll say to this thing, you've been summoned. You serve your purpose. It's time to go away. $16?
16 hits for 13 and 1 and
1.
3.
3, because I can change that to be cold.
Yep.
It's,
Okay, well, you're changing it to cold again?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so 13 and 1 and 2. Wait. 1. So
Yeah.
15.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah. So
Okay,
cold.
that's fine. And
It's not under 25.
that's okay. I will do this. To add 1 more damage to that.
Yeah, take that 1.
I was fascinated when I was seeing what this thing's resistant to, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's go, Danny. Okay.
Just coughing a bunch of spores and just bites.
Yep.
Danny's con save.
Oh, yes. No.
He's still poisoned.
Yep. That's me.
Okay. Jarissa.
Hi!
You no longer have advantage.
Fuck it, reckless.
Right, barbarian.
Yeah. Hiya! 19.
11. Oh, yeah, 19. I keep missing that radiant damage.
It's right below the other one. It might just blur into the shape. And Sept again! Haha!
Turn?
Yeah.
Valora.
This is where the frog gets serious and puts on some shades and pulls out a gun.
She's already taking the gun out.
That's true.
She's shit. She hits again.
It's so loud.
One day you guys won't be fighting in a cave.
Oh, my cold dead body!
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, it's fair. It makes sense.
I think the bar fight is one of only 2 encounters you guys haven't had in a cave.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the vast majority of fights have been in caves.
Yeah, this has been a very cave-orientated campaign.
And it's a fucking edition that doesn't have dungeoneering.
Yeah.
That's why it's perfect to have caves.
We should start a TikTok that just is all about spelunking really deep caves.
Okay. This is all though. Okay, so Theo.
Elitama.
19 damage. I'm very happy the halfling luck doesn't trigger for disadvantage rolls. Advantage rolls. Second attack.
Oh, yeah, I should have done more damage. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, right?
I forgot to do my radiant.
That's your turn. It gets another turn.
It's true. It's true.
It does. I'm actually shocked.
You can get through my temps again.
I could.
I am providing advantage for it.
Do I recharge?
Oh, fair point.
You do?
I do recharge the spores.
Ah,
I'm not using them,
no.
but I do recharge them.
Yeah.
That's important if I somehow,
Make it to the
by
next
some
level.
miracle, get another turn.
This means that when he's banished back to the abyss, he'll be able to use it against some unsuspecting schmuck.
Anyway, Jarissa.
Yo.
Misses.
Misses.
And out of sheer anger,
Oh, this one is a...
Danny.
Okay, but shouldn't that attack have advantage?
No, because of sap.
Oh, sorry.
And a miss.
Okay.
Turn.
I'm gonna take you to the abyss myself. You and me,
See ya.
5 minutes in the cage. Hurt my son. Why don't you? Okay, the fact that we have
Okay.
3 colours from the same token is crazy.
Hmm?
It's blue, then red, then green. Greeny blue.
Bonk. That your turn? Okay. Logan, take the shots.
It's me, Logan. I'm old man. Bang. Kablooey.
Bless.
Yeah, that'll make it hit then.
Oh, look, it hits. Logan, how are you doing this? I have 4 HP left.
Fucking go.
Let's
fucking go.
So you know in Equilibrium, he equilibriums him. Just the
He
entire,
rushes up and just does gun.
the entire movie all at once. He's got enough guns
It's
to
to
do
get-
that. To be fair.
He gets out his flamethrower and he starts burning books.
That movie was so subtle about what I was talking about.
Oh yeah. But was it fun? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's very fun. Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it fun? Yes.
Radiant crossbow bolts just constantly hammer into the Brock. It screeches out once more a cursed oath of "It will find you." It will find you. As its body turns to ichor. Dropping from the depth within is a gnarled gnome corpse that's being heavily distorted with a look of terror frozen upon its face.
That's, I'm assuming Trajan.
Tranquilo. And no more reach out for the truth.
So
Ba 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 da 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 da.
Daddy's not looking so hot. I can't do much to help him.
The combat is over.
Passion.
Hmm?
Passion.
So that thing talked to me before we started the fight. Not only could it look through my invisibility, kind of knew things very deep to my existence, which was a little haunting. It said that that gnome was the one who summoned it. I don't know how that fits into the events.
Well, let's look at the corkboard. We have the body of the gnome.
And the gnome had a friend
Yeah.
at the hotel.
Yes, so that was Calgary.
Might be this gnome here.
Yeah, Trajan is probably the one that's dead right now, yeah.
Maybe it's just the wording of the rock itself.
What was the wording specifically?
I asked it if who summoned it,
Right.
and it said
It's hosts.
the one I'm inhabiting summoned it, but the rock. No, the rock didn't have any weapons. It didn't. It couldn't have killed the other gnome.
I mean, it could have just killed it after it transformed.
No.
Oh, you're saying the stabbing. Okay, yeah.
He was attacked with a weapon.
Right.
Yes.
With infernal material, which is devilish, not demonic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can figure out who the victims were. Maybe out of desperation, the gnome summoned the demon to get vengeance.
It's likely. I did not hear the conversation, but it also said something along the lines of like the ideas that were promised.
Yeah.
So that could be like an external or other force that forced it to or coerced it to do the ritual for some other benefit.
It's possible.
It is possible that the ritual is done under duress.
Yeah. What context does the possessor have before being brought to this plane?
Mm-hmm. It definitely feels like there's some collusion going on there.
Yeah.
The body itself is a super dehydrated tusk. It's almost mummified levels of nothing left. It'll be very difficult to identify the gnome, but you have a pretty good hunch. The amulet is a round circular disc on a brass chain with two tiny jewels embedded in it. Investigation. You realize that there is something inside the amulet that's being cast over. Okay, dog. Looking down, and first make sure there's no curses. So you cast Identify on the amulet. There is no curse upon it. It holds no magical property anymore. You get the sense it once had magical properties. But its use has been consumed. You could.
Oh, weird. I think somebody's casting Detect Magic near me. My ring of detecting Detect Magic is going off.
Yeah, your ring of Detect Magic that tells you that there is someone casting Detect Magic within
10 feet.
range of it. Yeah, it's just happening right now. I gave you a lot of fun items in that cave.
Mm-hmm. I'll just do a classic investigation.
the amulet.
Hey, 19.
You match Skia's. I can give you additional stuff in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Skia, you detect that the crystals once held elemental transmutation. They were enhancers. Buddy, are you investigating the amulet or the locket?
Just investigate like the rock itself.
Oh, the rock's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's just
When
the possessed body.
when the
Yeah.
rocks die, their bodies turn into ichor, leaving nothing but the original host.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Then I'll investigate the body.
The body looks like it has been completely drained of all fluid. There's only scraps of clothing left upon it. Its face is frozen in a state of constant in like a constant scream. It has multiple wounds across its arms. It seems to have had all its bones broken recently.
Mm-hmm. And that definitely supports the theory that it was not made the host voluntarily.
I'm not sure there's much else I can actually tell you about the body.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check the locket. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, Ski already said.
Did you investigate the locker? I haven't touched it yet.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
I
Jade
can't-
is investigating the amulet.
Got it.
No worries.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation.
Inside the locket, you find a picture of two gnomes that are quite happy. One of which you recognize as another corpse you found recently.
This might have been a revenge thing. If you all want to keep investigating here, I'm going to check out the rest of this cave. I'll pass the locket to Buddy,
Alright.
and I'm just going to start stalking through the darkness.
You're gonna brood. Jarissa, what are you? No, Jarissa. Jade asked me the question that you're asking. Okay. Up there, Jarissa, you find a scrambled writings. They don't really make much sense. Like, even not knowing the language, it just sort of seems like a bit of a panicked scraping.
Any imagery outside of letters, or is it pure letters?
Investigation.
Yep.
I should also say that they are done via claw mark. So that it scratched this into the walls. As far as you can see, it's just not. It's just letters.
Okay.
A jumble of letters.
Cool. I'll head to the trapdoor.
You going down?
I'm gonna do the thing where I'm just gonna stick my face in the hole and see if I see anything directly down. Just looking.
See a small patch of ground.
I'm back.
If you zoom out, you'll see where I'm deflogging.
Okay. Nothing that seems out.
Nothing
of the-
immediately.
Okay.
Oh, Valora's gone with you. Let's lights down the hood.
Might be a good idea just to check this place out before we head out. Yeah, it was like down in the rock cave.
I will give you. I'll be with you in a sec. Down that way. Yep.
Oh, it does go on.
Probably shouldn't split the party.
Research for the lie.
Who knows what else is down there. Let's head back to the others for a moment. I'm curious, but I'm not wanting to get into too much trouble alone. I'll jog back to the others. Right. Oh shit, that goes on that.
I should do a game where I actually have a full list of stuff. Okay, 26. 30. You are able to go to where the brass connector is and sort of feel your hands across it. Using your thieves tools as a small, like a linchpin to sort of like press around to find a. So like even the most minute of gaps, which you were able to do, and then you sort of like give a small twist. And you're able to remove the discs that surrounds it. And inside was a holy symbol to Baphomet.
That confirms a few things.
Does it?
Yeah. He did this to himself.
Okay, so he summoned the Vrock
He became the Vrock to
Yes.
get revenge.
on.
And it clears things up on the one who killed Calibri. Galibri. The other gnome.
Yeah,
The other gnome was killed by an infernal,
right.
and him being a secret worshipper of Baphomet, the demon prince, was like, nah, fuck that. Gotta get my revenge. Demons and devils are like
Right.
as opposed as you can be outside of demons and angels.
Hang on. So, the Vrock is a.
Demon.
Hang on then.
Vrock's a demon.
Give me a second. I just need to fix something. Demon summoning, and this is devil.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
he was killed
Mhm.
with infernal iron,
So,
which is
Trajan.
devil.
Trajan was a courtier. He summoned and became the Vrock because.
I should know as well. The crystals, the gems you saw on the when it was in the disc, make up 2 burnt out fire stones that made the eyes of the Bahamut symbol. Baphomet symbol, not Bahamut. Very different deity.
Yeah.
So,
So they were an emergency last case scenario. Shit's going down. I become a Vrock to get what I want, which leads into the Vrock being a demon of greed.
so what was it that he wanted?
Revenge, likely,
Because he was friends with Calibri,
or partners, or
and Calibri was killed by a demon.
devil.
Yes, sorry.
Calibri,
Yes, yeah, Vrock is the demon. Got it.
Vrock demon.
Yeah.
Infernal killed Calibri.
Right. And he was upset. Okay.
This is like a lot of,
It's a motive.
It's a motive,
It
but
might not be the motive.
exactly.
Okay. It is on the court board already.
The new stuff?
I mean, Trajan became the Rock. Well, he was a worshipper, or everything points to him being a worshipper of Baphomet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have a history check from Theo?
doesn't help with the main mystery.
Okay,
No.
I am going to send you a message, Bubbles.
No, but
On Discord or Teams? Hang on, Bubs. We need to establish
I'm going to send it on Teams.
this.
which is the successor of Skype.
Yeah, just send it via courier pigeon.
Sam just calls Bubbles.
Let's see if I can get the exact phrasing that's correct again. Doopy doopy doo, doopy doopy doo, doopy doopy doo 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 da 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 bum ba da 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 bum bum
Da, 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 da.
Oh, hey. Season 2 announcement.
What's been in this? Oh, okay. I have sent the message, Bubbles. Very well. Yeah, very good.
I won't notice.
Mm.
The lamb wanted something.
So this would have been Trajan's message before you got fully possessed, maybe?
The lamb,
That would
Baphomet.
be Baphomet.
Baphomet, I believe.
Is a hooved
No,
creature.
yes, Baphomet, but I believe the lamb is important in that religion.
Yeah, I believe it's one of the
Titles?
not titles, but it's like one of it's what he looks like. Like he's
As
meant
that,
to-
he doesn't look that like
he's like a
the
ghost.
Christian Baphomet.
Welcome back, Chris.
He's like a big
Okay.
Minotaur dude.
I think.
Yeah.
Or that Bub's fucking with us.
Mm.
So we're just gonna do it all the time. Yeah.
We do have a Baphomet situation.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
Yes.
Baphomet is here.
He's about to destroy the world.
Yeah. We're level 4. We have to take him on.
Baphomet.
Baphomet.
What do you like?
It's a living.
So, you guys defeated it. Found an amulet. Amulet had a lamb symbol on it and a couple of crystals. They were able to open it up. Find it was actually had a symbol. It was a holy symbol of Baphomet inside it. And we are been discussing stuff since. And yes, you got to do you got to have the killing blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Chris.
Equilibrium them. It is your job after all. Hunting monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to catch up.
So the gnome had an amulet and a locket on their person. The locket had a picture of themselves and Calibri, and the amulet after
No.
some. We assume it's...
You're assuming because the corpse itself is very dehydrated and warped.
Did it look? Did the other gnome in the picture look like Calibri?
Yes, that's the one I meant.
Yeah,
You
okay.
recognize Calibri in the picture,
But
so
we don't
you can
recognize.
put,
Yeah.
yeah, but you can put 2 and 2 because you never met
Yeah.
Trajan before anyway. So
And then in the amulet, there was on the surface there was 2 kind of embedded stones that had elemental charged stones that have no energy anymore. And then when Theo opened it, it had a symbol of Baphomet, and the eyes of the symbol were the elementally charged gems. So we are assuming that this guy, Trajan, may have been a worshipper of Baphomet and maybe willingly or was forced into becoming the Varrock. Now, we don't know if it is actually his amulet to begin with. It might have just been a part of the transformation. We don't know. The lamb lied. This is not... Oh, wait. Oh, shit.
Related to this, wasn't Baphomet also the original
Yes.
source of our issues with the inn
Demon
and
bear.
everything?
Yeah, the demon
Yes,
bear
that was
cultist.
also implicated with the situation. So there is a cult in town, and they are definitely involved,
Yeah.
directly or
And-
indirectly.
Maybe I should say, because this other gnome, did we find out that he was a courier or something?
Yes. Trajan was a courier.
And you got hired to do something to bring it to the inn, right?
Yeah, I did.
As a courier?
Yeah. No, fuck.
Now, I'm not saying like it's just 2 data points.
What?
Correlation is not causation, but
Oh, I really like those
Well-
guys.
I will say, in their defense, if the Couriers Guild was fully invested in this, they would have sent someone they knew was a cultist to a cultist job.
yeah, it might be more that they're just targeting couriers in particular.
Maybe.
You're an easier group to target. You tend to be transient by nature. It comes with the job.
That's true.
Yes, it's likely that there is a contingency here that is already familiar with each other and therefore is more likely to take jobs with each other. job might have been posted for somewhere else and you took it before they could.
Well, it means that we have another path of investigation at the very least.
Certainly.
The thing Theo brought up, thinking about it, it's Telebri warning, not Trajan warning Calibri to not trust the cult. Like, it seems like regret. Lamb lied, this is not salvation, this pain cannot be run. Which makes me concerned about Calibri and maybe even his father.
Well, Calibri is dead.
No, the father isn't dead.
No, Calibri is.
Calibri is dead. But he's the child of a once renowned adventurer. I don't know.
And a world-renowned adventurer who can't do magic anymore.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a target for a Warlock patron. I don't know. Again, I think I'm thinking without any proof. I think we should move the corpse to the front of the cave and clear the rest out.
Yes, we should look for if there are any other clues, although...
We've already gotten quite a lot, but you never know.
Yeah. Sam, you said that the trapdoor room back there was, like, especially barren seeming, right?
Yes, it seemed like it was particularly just emptied. Like, everything else has, like, body parts or scraps or some indication that the rock was doing stuff about. But that room looked like it was cleaned.
Alright. Then once we finish making sure we, like, check all the corners and walls of this cave, I'm going to suggest we go back there and investigate. Theo maybe breaks out the lantern.
Oh,
See if there's any trace clues left behind there, since they seem to clean it.
Yeah. Great idea.
Yeah. Do it.
Cute.
Right, let's go.
Can I have a Constitution saving throw from you there, Jarissa?
Yeah. 19 plus
You
1.
are able to we are able to resist the stench.
No one else go forward. Unless I call out suddenly. Cover my face and I will continue. Probably regretting every step.
It's getting increasingly sulfuric as you go. And about here, it starts also getting hints of ammonia.
Okay, I'm just going to stop breathing.
You're around the corner and you see it regurgitated all the meat it consumed and vomited it all out again. Re-ate it. and then vomited it out again. So it seems to have consumed his meat twice, vomited it twice, and then scattered it around with fecal matter, as it looked like it was preparing some sort of massive sacrificial ritual.
Well, it did say it gave the host all kinds of new experiences. I guess it wasn't underselling the promise there.
Drissa will quickly look around the room, the space, for anything that stands out opposed to the chaos of that.
Alright, give me a perception check.
13.
It actually, the chaos itself is actually shaped into the Great Maze.
Right. Baphomet's domain.
Yes. And sort of like in the center of it, the whites of the bile, the demonic bile, it was sort of like shaped into a Baphomet shrine. I appreciate the note.
Oh, this shit looks flammable.
Literally.
I will make a mental map of the shape, but not the contents. Tinderbox. Light a piece of fabric, toss it, walk away.
Abby,
What? No?
it's a contained space
That's true, actually.
with a lot of sulfuric acid in the air.
Yeah. That would just blow up my character. You're right, you're right. There goes,
Hey, it's been a while since the PC blew themselves up in one of my games. Let's do it.
I mean, you can always ask, but if friendly, just editors that fireballed it.
I'll defer. That's also true. We might want to keep it subtle. I'm going to step over here, and I'll keep going until I feel like I'm not going to smell the air itself. And I'll start to talk and be like, there is a unfinished ritual depicting the Great Labyrinth.
If people are comfortable, I would like to investigate to see if we can figure out more about the ritual and its intended purpose.
Anyone with the ability to smell should avoid it. It is.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
It doesn't have a nose.
It's awful. It's real bad.
You're not entirely sure if you will ever truly be clean again.
I mean, I'm quite tough. I could have a
It's
doctor.
fine. We'll take a bath later. Come on.
If you want to have a look
If
at it,
people
buddy,
would rather
go for it.
I didn't,
Well,
I can just.
I think we need to discern things. If you feel that's the right play, go for it.
Yeah, if you're able to do it without,
Adding to the mess.
well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say without. Well, yeah, sure. Go for it, buddy.
Alright. We
I
are
should be fine
dealing
too.
with dark rituals, so I understand certain people have certain feelings about such things. And you were saying, Chris?
Logan will just say that he should be okay with it, so he'll assist too. But I'll let you lead on it.
I would like a con.
Maybe what I'll do is I'll hold the book open while you're looking at stuff, and we can see if we can compare with the Evil Book of Evil.
That sounds good.
Can I have a con save, by the way? From Logan.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be
I
fine.
was gonna ask.
What happens? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You have the poisoned condition.
Oh, that's fine. So I was helping anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not the one making these rolls. Calculated.
You have the poison condition until you suffer a long rest. If you're in here for more than an hour and fail the next save, you will take a point of exhaustion.
That's fine. It's basically redundant with. Well, no. Are we doing exhaustion with the new rules?
Let me double check the new rules real quick.
That's actually probably more interesting that way, because now it's a cumulative, it's a -2 on everything per level of exhaustion, if I
That's
recall
true.
correctly. Which makes it more interesting to have to worry about that here, so. Alright, buddy. Take as much time as you need. It just might be bad if we're here too long, but I'll be fine.
Alright. Let's see. Should I roll investigation or religion?
Depending, that will depend on what you want to get from it.
Alright. I'll probably do both because they're literally the same modifier for me anyway. I'll start with religion.
Okie dokie.
That is the angle we're going with.
You have your assisted, so you'll re-roll that as you have advantage.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back. You don't want a summary.
Yep. I'll knowledge from past life this. So I will add a d6.
Okay.
21.
So from a religious angle, it seems like it was mapping out it is at its base a shrine to its lord, the Horned King. And typically when rocks do this, it is to entice and bring other Vox to them. So like as a signal flare that other Vox can detect of, I'm here, come.
Okay, so yeah, we're definitely burninating the shit out of this thing. We are purging. We're cleaning so hard. It's good to know. Let's continue with the regular investigation.
21. Reroll, see if you crit.
Alright.
Okay.
Nope. I'll still knowledge from a past like this because it's fun.
Okay, so 25. You are able to discern that there is no less than 12 corpses that have helped to make this up. It is... How do I put this? And it was 92% complete.
I'll see if I can find any like identifying features that we can hand over to the authorities.
Sure. On a 25, to double check, you mean identifying features for
For the
ritual cell?
victims
Oh, the
that
victim.
we're like finding in here.
Okay.
It might just be possible that with the state of things, there aren't.
Yeah. This is more. That is more or less like trying to identify butchered meat at this point.
Yeah.
It's very viscerally connected. Like there's identifying features would be like skin, jaw, skulls for like identify for like dental or faces or.
Yeah, that's definitely the kind of thing I was thinking.
Yeah,
If there aren't that kind of thing, then that's just like he's just gonna look for it.
25, huh? I will give you one face.
Cool.
You have found a face.
I'll as readily as possible take the face and take that back with us, so that we can hand it over to like someone at the probably the Raven Lady Church.
So, you're taking
So
that
the Witch King of
face
Angmar walks
off?
back around holding a face.
Does it?
Yeah, look.
Is it enough to cast Speak with Dead with?
Does it look
That's-
like Nicolas Cage?
Would we want to?
I don't think we should, but in theory, who knows? I'll leave that to people who are actually good at that kind of thing. It doesn't seem like a good idea.
It technically has a mouth. But I assume that required, like, jaws.
and muscle. Well,
But people do it with really old skellies.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm going to allow Speak with Dead could be used with this face.
usually speak of that it's more the suggestion of these things. It has to feel like
Because it's never going to come up again. I can assure you of this. Well, that's a potential future route we can explore. If we can
yeah, we'll just skin the faces of our enemies. That's a heroic thing to do, right?
I think he was more meaning to talk with the one you have.
I mean, we could add it to the repertoire, but I don't know how comfortable I am with that.
It feels like bad
wait.
vibes. Nerd.
If we have the head to skin the face off of it, we don't need just the face. We could take the whole head.
Like, that is why I am saying this is never going to come up ever again.
Yes.
I don't see any situation other than me just trying to do a callback or building upon what I've already established in this world of things rocks do, of you just finding a face. Then again, this is turning into a crime game, so who knows? Maybe fucked up serial killers. The Joker did it once after all.
Use it to transport.
Burn it with fire.
Okay.
Anyway,
Put it in your pack, buddy, I guess. We've got other places to go.
Yes, well, from what I have learned, the ritual is mostly complete and it will summon more rocks. So, I would say it's prudent to go with plan burn everything.
Good idea.
Scorch Earth sounds like a great policy right now.
Yeah, we could pour out a trail of oil and light it from a distance.
Before we do that, let's investigate the trapdoor.
Right.
That room. Just before, because in
yes.
case it compromises the structural integrity of this cave or
That's
makes
fine.
it.
Yes, if we're going to do that, we should do that after we've done literally everything we want to.
Yeah. Okay. Let's investigate the
Sorry?
trapdoor room.
Where did they go?
We all round the corner with haunted looks on our faces. Drissa is just not wearing her boots anymore. I've left them with the hell that is over there. I'm just like, no, I need new boots.
hey Laura, do you have prestidigitation?
And haunting looks in her faces don't even include the new face. What a bitch. Look. It was right there, I had to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I clean the people of mysterious goo.
I wish it was mysterious. Unfortunately, I know exactly what it was.
Anyway,
Maybe it's a good thing I don't use demons that often. Mystery hit.
To be honest, most demons aren't Vrox.
True. You open the trap door, or you lanterning this room?
Let's lantern the room first. And then we'll hop down, I think.
And Theo just BRB'd.
Well.
Sophia, I know what to do. I jump in.
No, I grab you. We weren't going down there first. We were investigating this weirdly clean room.
Oh, right, okay.
Actually, no, I can just straight up tell you guys. There is a giant Baphomet symbol, like, painted in blood across the ground here.
Who cleaned it?
Tap on the cave, you wouldn't believe how much Baphomet we fed at this bad boy.
And along the walls will be something written in Abyssal, which I will now. Can't Theo read, or did Theo write out for Logan to translate? Okay, I will getty typey type to you, Chris. Just give me a moment.
I find it so funny that Buddy Friendly does speak Infernal and Abyssal, and so far has generally been rolling really well when demons and devils have been involved.
It's true. And not suspicious at all. Nod, nod, nod.
Yeah. He is not suspicious at all. Thank you for confirming.
To be fair, from what I've seen, his origins doesn't have anything to do with either of those things, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so they went to investigate the room that was cleaned up.
Yeah,
You used the lantern, found a giant symbol of Baphomet was written on the floor in the blood, whilst there was writing that was put up across all the walls, which you have transcribed and given to Logan, which I then sent to Logan
yes.
as you were BRB. And Jarissa's been prestigitationed. I don't know if she's even put the boots back on, or
No,
if
no,
she's...
they're in the other time zone.
Okay.
I left them with that. They're burning in hell, in the abyss, along with the rest of it.
Okay.
She's just got her grippers out.
Sam,
Free?
is it
Yes.
Devil Slight or is it Devil's Light?
Slight.
Okay. I thought it was Devil's Slight, but then I was like, yeah, could he being the one? All right.
Yeah, no.
He takes the paper, holds it a little bit closer. I'm gonna have to get spectacles at some point. Let's see. This says, "The brazen must sound. The brazen must sound." Ah, these freaking evil things in the way there. Okay. The herd is lost. The herd is bound. The brazen must sound. The brazen must sound. They can't be concise with their fucking evil speeches, can they? The feast must begin, but the devil's slight. The brazen must sound. The brazen must sound. I mean, there's also power in repetition. Lost is heard. The herd is used. City of White must run red, for the call is heard, and the herd must hunt. The Horn King will not accept this slight upon his herd. Oh, this is a thorny case.
What am I adding to the quirk part from that?
All of it.
Let's see, we know that they have herd, Horn King, we know about Baphomet, but that does connect to that. This mentions a devil's light, which we know that a devil was involved earlier, so we have that connection there.
Mm-hmm.
City of White.
Is that this city?
No, we've never heard this being described as City of Light. I don't think so, anyway.
No, City of White is new. I don't know if that would...
The
White.
City of White ring for any other city that we know, GM?
That would be a history, as there's no knowledge geography. I should make a knowledge geography.
We're getting close to the
For reference,
knowledge
that is
from-
what Sam
Okay.
knows.
The devil's sight. I'll do history. 14.
I mean, I'll roll for it, but I'm bad at it now because I'm the poisoned.
Third is lost, third is bound.
Could we do a religion on the Horned King?
That
You
must be
can.
Baphomet, I imagine.
I imagine so, just making sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't even have an extensive backstory. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Logan's backstory is pretty straightforward. Quite like it.
My
Have a s-
backstory can be as comprehensive as Sam wants it to be.
A 4.
Shush.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Devils have horns. It's Asmodeus. I don't think you know Asmodeus.
So, a couple of cities can, in fact, be referred to as a city of white, even though they would not be normally called such. Moonstable is actually one of them. A lot of marble is used across this place, so white building material, like the core of the city is. But when you start getting further out of it, it starts becoming more different materials because the newer city is not being built with the same level of stuff. Let me get to Icaria. Man, I'm totally safe, but I'm getting so many wildfire. Ooh, ooh. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That's fine. Sankara can also very much be described as a city of white. It's very much it's almost predominantly made out of white sandstone and gold.
I would call it the City of Gold then, but that's fair. City of White.
Lowbridge is much more standard fantasy, so it's much more of a general vibe.
Greys and wood.
Yeah. Same with Circus. On a 14, that's what I can tell you.
Well, I'm not from around these parts, so that's good information regardless.
You'd be actually way more used to places back home being sort of more visibly white.
Yeah.
Which is probably also why you wouldn't even consider Moonstable because
It's not white compared
It's not
to
comparable.
that. Yeah. Oh.
on a 9, I can't tell you much, Logan. And on a 4, religion, it yeah, it's okay. You're distracted. The Horn King. We're not familiar with the term the Horn King. It's that simple. Any other skill checks for me? Or is God about to vamoose?
I'll think about the Horned King.
And 12. Yeah, the Horn King is another name for Baphomet.
Okay.
As well as... Let me get his other epithets. Or their other epithets, I should say. The Prince of Beasts. Minotaur Lord.
Is that so? That's the Devil's Light.
Slight.
Slight. Devil's Slight. Right.
My keyboard didn't hit the space bar there. It's
Got
meant
it.
to be.
Got it. Cool. Devil's Slight. What did they do? Did they? Can we ascertain the age of these markings? Well, can Theo ascertain because he's the only one that can see them, right?
Correct. They look to be 2.5 days old.
That's after the mayor's death. Just after. Was the Devil's Slight killing the mayor?
Could be.
Or was it killing Calibri?
Could even be both.
Get it on the corkboard.
Because we know Calibri was a witness of the mayor being attacked.
And possible follower of Baphomet.
No. What?
He was travelling with Trajan. That's why I said possible. But yes, witness is the more important thing. Or it could just be a very general demons hating devils, devils hating demons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be a older thing
Yeah.
because
The timing of it's interesting.
we also know that there was a thing happening before this was all happening, so it is likely. We don't know correlation causation here. This might be an escalation of something that they have like rounds on.
So I'm developing a theory in my brain. I'm gonna keep it to myself for now.
Hmm?
Can't stop this feeling deep inside of me.
Death. And there's a second motive to why the mayor had to be killed, rather than just getting the temple dude in charge. That's wild speculation at this point. Keep it to myself for now.
As a heads up, it is 2 past midnight. Are you guys okay continuing on, or should we call it here? Call it soon. What should that say?
Me and Lil need to go to bed sooner rather than later. But
In that
how
case,
was-
let's not. Sorry,
I was just gonna say, how's everyone else feeling?
you have
'Cause we
shopping.
need to go down as well.
Okay, in that case, I will say, because Jay is shopping, Katie is you two have to wake up early. Let's finish up this scene, and then we can pick up next time.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
So, continue.
Do you think there's anything else we can discern from this right now?
Well, I think first order of business is making sure we have our affairs in order before we burn everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's true. That's very true.
I'm confused. Why is that room cleaned?
That's literally what Logan was thinking about.
Because
The scene at the hotel was also cleaned.
that would mean someone else was here,
Yeah.
besides the rock.
And someone with the ability to do mass memory manipulation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so there's someone else that we're missing here.
Yeah, and we also had some level of belief that someone else might have cast this ritual on the host, that they are a victim in to some degree.
So possible. What should we call this guy?
Mastermind.
Possible Baphomet mastermind?
Hmm.
Or head
Mastermind.
cultists, or whatever you want to say.
So this goes
Yeah.
over here, and this is connected to this, because that's the manipulation. Not this, like that. There we go. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can replace the thing. You have to double click on it again,
Oh,
and then set it as red.
right, so this connects to that, because that's the memory verification. Okay. So we're missing a third person here. Or fourth person. Okay. Which we know nothing about besides the fact that they managed to manipulate minds or time. And they managed to get in and out of a place that had a rock in it without the rock attacking them. And they cleaned the place up. Yeah.
Yeah, the rock can pierce invisibility. Yeah.
So someone after the rock was summoned went and cleaned the hotel room and this place, this cave, specifically that one room.
I believe the things that were hidden were the messages. Right?
Yep.
Primarily.
Primarily.
So somebody is...
That doesn't really give us a lot to look for. It's just we know there's someone out there that is cleaning and that can manipulate minds.
Which means that if we do run into this individual, we have a little bit of knowledge of how they might fight us.
Sure, but we have no idea who they might
No, but it's something to keep in mind if it comes up again.
be. Sure.
Yeah, with that in mind, I want to do one last investigation to see if there is any indication that there is a
Yeah.
other person who's been using this place.
One more thing I need to do
Okay.
on the cork course. There you go.
As far as you can tell, the only inhabitant to this place for the last few days, and the only thing that's been traveling through here the last few days, was the Vrock.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that isn't surprising, but I thought it was at least worth checking.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, the issue with this city is that it has so much underspace with the caverns
Mhm.
and coves below it. There might be thousands of tunnels leading everywhere.
Well, that all being said, it should get out. And oh
Well, I thought we were going to go and investigate the trapdoor pathway.
well. Oh, do we still need to do that? Okay then.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
want to go alone because I was concerned there might be
Mhm.
stuff down there.
Yeah, I thought we had already done that, but if we haven't yet, then yeah, we definitely should.
Yeah, yeah. Do we need like a short rest to allow people to recover a bit? Like resources and the like?
Oh, okay.
Skeeter said yes, please.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so you can get a spell slot back.
Mm.
But you can get the battle maneuvers back, or at least one of them back.
I feel like I'm asking Sam to tip her hand whether this is significant or not, but is this something we should just wait till next time for then? Since you
Well,
wanted to
let's-
just wrap up the scene?
I will say so because what happens next could be
Significant.
over in a matter of minutes, or it could be over in a matter of hours.
Okay.
But it is also significant and potentially could add to the core board. So,
Hmm.
We'll add to it next time then.
Yeah, even if it's not enemies, if there is like
More
stuff to
information.
investigate down
Yeah.
there, we should probably just pull it.
Okay.
okay, yeah. As clarity, this is a much smaller case of maps. There is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things interlinked, and 2 of them are like this, where I basically combine them into one.
You laid them over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So, there will not be a mushroom cave situation. There is literally only one other thing really for you guys to interact with in here at the moment.
Yeah.
So, we'll all be Kuchki.
Alright. Well, thank you for watching the stream. Bye.